The 20 euro cent 2002 Air coin is a standard circulation coin of the euro currency that carries significant historical, cultural, and numismatic importance, especially as it belongs to the first year of euro coinage in Ireland, marking the country's formal transition from the Irish pound, punt, to the euro. Introduced on January 1, 2002, the coin was part of the initial euro rollout across the eurozone, though many were minted in 1999 to 2001 and released in 2002. Ireland chose 2002 as the first circulating date, making all Irish euro coins with this date especially symbolic. The coin has a face value of 20 cents and belongs to the group of mid-denomination euro coins designed for practical daily use. Physically, it has a distinctive Spanish flower shape with 7 indentations, created to help visually impaired users distinguish it by touch, and it measures 22.25 millimeters in diameter, weighs 5.74 grams, and has a thickness of 2.14 millimeters. The composition is Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin, 1%, which gives the coin its characteristic golden color while being completely nickel-free, reducing allergic reactions and improving durability. The edge is smooth with 7 indentations, matching its unique shape. On the obverse, national side, the coin features the traditional Irish harp, a symbol deeply rooted in Ireland's cultural and political history, associated with Gaelic kingship, medieval bardic tradition, and later Irish nationalism. The harp design used is a modernized, clean-lined version inspired by the Trinity College harp, Brian Boru harp, one of Ireland's most treasured national artifacts. To the right of the harp is the word Air, the Irish language name for Ireland, affirming national identity through the use of the Irish, Gaelic, language, and beneath it appears the year 2002, indicating the coin's year of issue. Surrounding the design are 12 five-pointed stars, representing the unity, harmony, and solidarity of the peoples of Europe, a standard element on all euro coins that does not correspond to the number of member states, but rather to ideals derived from European symbolism. The obverse design for Irish euro coins was created by Jarlath Hayes, selected through a national competition organized by the Central Bank of Ireland, and notably, Ireland chose to use the same harp design across all 8 denominations, from 1 cent to 2 euro, emphasizing continuity and national coherence rather than varying motifs. The reverse, common side, of the 20-cent coin, designed by Luc Luix of the Royal Belgian Mint, is shared by all Eurozone countries and shows a map of Europe as it was understood at the time, focusing on the European Union before its major eastern expansions in 2004 and later. The map is accompanied by vertical lines and the denomination, 20 euro cent, symbolizing connection and integration between European nations. In terms of mintage, Ireland produced a very large number of 20-cent coins in 2002, tens of millions, making the coin common in circulation and generally low in monetary value for collectors unless found in exceptional conditions such as uncirculated UNC or brilliant uncirculated BU, or as part of official mint sets. Typical circulated examples are usually worth face value, while uncirculated coins may fetch a small premium, often a few euros at most, depending on condition and demand. Errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or double strikes are rare, but can significantly increase collector interest and value. From a historical perspective, the 2002 Air 20-cent coin represents Ireland's deeper integration into the European project, reflecting economic modernization, increased mobility, and participation in a shared monetary system, while still retaining strong national symbolism through the harp and Irish language. Culturally, the coin bridges Ireland's ancient identity with its contemporary role in Europe, blending medieval iconography with modern industrial minting technology. In everyday life, the 20-cent coin became a familiar object in Irish commerce during the early 2000s, widely used in retail, public transport, and vending machines, and it remains legal tender today. Numismatically, it is often collected as part of typesets, first-year Euro collections, or Ireland-only Euro series, and while not rare, it holds lasting educational and historical value as a tangible reminder of one of the most important monetary transitions in modern Irish history. The next top. The 20 cent coin dated 2007 from Ayr, Ireland, is a standard circulation coin issued by the Republic of Ireland as part of the euro currency system, and it reflects both Ireland's national identity and the shared European monetary framework. The coin has a face value of 20 cents and was minted in 2007, 6 years after Ireland adopted the euro in 2002. During a period when the country was still experiencing strong economic growth prior to the global financial crisis, making this coin a typical example of everyday money used widely by the public rather than a commemorative or special issue piece. The obverse, national side, of the coin features the traditional Irish harp, an ancient and powerful symbol of Irish sovereignty, culture, and history, which has been associated with Ireland for centuries and appears on state seals, official documents, and earlier Irish coinage. And on this coin, the harp design was created by Jarlath Hayes, whose minimalist and elegant interpretation emphasizes clean lines and clarity to suit modern minting techniques. Surrounding the harp are the 12 five-pointed stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity, solidarity, and harmony among the peoples of Europe, while the word Ayr, the Irish language name for Ireland, is inscribed to identify the issuing nation, and the year 2007 appears beneath or near the harp, marking the year of minting. The reverse, common side, of the 20-cent coin is shared by all Eurozone countries and was designed by Luc Loix of the Royal Belgian Mint, featuring a map of Europe, in the 2007 version showing the pre-2013 EU enlargement layout, with lines connecting member states, symbolizing cooperation and integration, along with the denomination 20 cent clearly displayed. Physically, the coin is composed of Nordic gold, an alloy consisting of approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, which gives the coin its distinctive golden color despite containing no actual gold. And this alloy was chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and ease of recognition. The coin has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of about 2.14 millimeters, and a weight of 5.74 grams, making it slightly smaller and lighter than the 50-cent coin but larger than the 10-cent coin, and it features a Spanish flower edge, meaning the edge has a repeating pattern of smooth sections and indented curves that help users distinguish it by touch, especially useful for the visually impaired. The minting of Irish euro coins, including the 2007 20-cent piece, was carried out on behalf of Ireland, primarily at foreign mints such as the Royal Mint in the UK or other European mints, since Ireland does not have its own dedicated circulating coin mint, and the mintage for the 2007 Irish 20-cent coin was high, running into tens of millions, as it was intended for everyday use in commerce, which means it is not rare and generally holds no significant premium over face value unless found in exceptional uncirculated condition or as part of a complete year set. Nevertheless, the coin remains of interest to collectors who focus on Irish coinage. Euro typesets or date runs and well-preserved examples may be kept as souvenirs of Ireland's early euro years. Historically, this coin represents Ireland's transition from the Irish pound, punt, to the euro, a major economic and cultural shift that tied the country more closely to continental Europe, and the continued use of the harp on the national side reflects Ireland's insistence on maintaining a strong visual national identity within a shared currency system. In everyday life, the 2007 Irish 20-cent coin would have been used for small purchases, vending machines, public transport, and change in shops across Ireland and the wider Eurozone, freely circulating beyond national borders. And today, many of these coins remain in circulation, showing varying degrees of wear that tell the story of years of handling, trade, and movement across countries. In summary, the 2007 Ayr 20 cent coin is a durable, functional, and symbolically rich piece of modern European currency, combining ancient Irish symbolism with contemporary European design, mass-produced for daily use. Modest in monetary value, but meaningful as a reflection of Ireland's place in the Euro era and the broader economic and cultural landscape of early 21st century Europe. The next top. The 20 cent coin dated 2008 from Ayr, Ireland, is a standard circulation coin of the Eurozone, yet it carries strong national, historical, cultural, and numismatic significance that makes it interesting beyond its everyday monetary value. Issued by Ireland after the country adopted the euro in 2002, the 2008 20-cent coin follows the common European specifications for the denomination. It has a face value of 20 euro cents, a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of about 2.14 millimeters, and a weight of 5.74 grams, and it is struck in Nordic gold, an alloy composed mainly of copper with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving the coin its distinctive golden color despite containing no actual gold. Like all 20-cent euro coins, it features a unique Spanish flower shape with 7 indents, designed to help visually impaired users distinguish it by touch, and the edge is smooth with these characteristic curves rather than reeded or lettered. The obverse, national side, of the Irish 20-cent coin displays the traditional Irish harp, a long-standing symbol of Ireland that has been used on Irish coinage since the late medieval period and was officially adopted by the Irish Free State in the 1920s. The harp shown is based on the famous Trinity College harp, also known as the Brian Boru harp, emphasizing Ireland's deep cultural and musical heritage. Surrounding the harp are the 12 five-pointed stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity and cooperation among member states, while the Irish word "air" appears prominently, identifying the issuing country in the Irish language rather than English, reinforcing national identity within a shared European currency. The year 2008 is placed on the obverse as well, marking the year of minting, during a time when Ireland was still in the euro's first decade and just before the global financial crisis would heavily impact the Irish economy. The reverse, common side, of the coin, designed by Belgian engraver Luc Luix, is shared by all Eurozone countries for this denomination and shows a map of Europe, as it appeared at the time, without internal borders, along with the denomination 20 euro cent, reflecting the coin's role as legal tender throughout the euro area. From a minting perspective, Irish euro coins, including the 2008 20-cent piece, were produced by the Central Bank of Ireland, often struck at foreign mints such as the Royal Dutch Mint due to Ireland not having a large-scale domestic minting facility at the time. In terms of circulation, the 2008 Irish 20-cent coin was minted in large quantities for everyday use, meaning it is generally common and not rare in circulated condition, with a typical value close to its face value, unless found in exceptional uncirculated or proof condition. However, for collectors, examples in brilliant uncirculated condition, especially those kept in original mint sets, can carry a modest premium, and errors such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or planchet flaws, though rare, can significantly increase collector interest and value. Historically, the coin represents Ireland's participation in European monetary integration while maintaining a strong sense of national symbolism, as Ireland chose to keep the same harp design across all denominations rather than changing designs for different values, unlike many other Eurozone countries. Culturally, the 2008 Air 20-cent coin reflects Ireland's balance between tradition and modernity, an ancient national emblem paired with a contemporary supranational currency. Economically, coins from this period circulated during a time of major transition, as Ireland moved from the economic highs of the Celtic Tiger era toward the challenges of recession, giving the coin additional historical context. Overall, while the 2008 Irish 20 euro cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, it encapsulates centuries of Irish identity, the practical design philosophy of the euro system, and a specific moment in European and Irish history, making it a meaningful and informative object for collectors, students, and anyone interested in modern coinage. The next top. The 10 euro cent coin dated 2003 with Air belongs to the first generation of Irish euro coinage, introduced after Ireland adopted the euro as its physical currency on January 1, 2002, replacing the Irish pound, punt. The 10-cent coin is part of the common European denomination series, meaning its reverse side is identical across all Eurozone countries, while the obverse, national, side reflects Irish national identity. On the Irish 10-cent coin, the obverse features the traditional Irish harp, a powerful national symbol that has been associated with Ireland for centuries and has appeared on Irish coinage since the 12th century. The harp design used on euro coins is based on the Trinity College harp, also known as the Brian Boru harp, which is preserved in Dublin and is regarded as the oldest surviving harp in Ireland. Surrounding the harp are 12 five-pointed stars, representing unity among the peoples of Europe, and above or beside the harp appears the Irish word, air, which is the Irish language name for Ireland, reflecting the country's commitment to its native language and cultural heritage. The year 2003 appears on the obverse and indicates the year of minting, not circulation. The coin was struck primarily at the Royal Dutch Mint and other authorized European mints, as Ireland does not operate its own minting facility. Technically, the 10-euro-cent coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, and a thickness of approximately 1.93 millimeters. It is composed of Nordic gold, an alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, which gives the coin its distinctive golden color despite containing no actual gold. This alloy was chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and suitability for vending machines. The edge of the coin is finely serrated, reeded, which helps users distinguish it by touch from other denominations, particularly the 20-cent and 5-cent coins. The common reverse side of the coin was designed by Belgian engraver Luc Loix and depicts a map of Europe pre-2004 enlargement, with the denomination 10 euro cent and horizontal lines symbolizing communication and unity across the continent. In terms of mintage, Ireland produced tens of millions of 10-cent coins in 2003, as the euro was still relatively new and demand for circulating coinage remained high. Because of this large mintage, the 2003 Irish 10-cent coin is not rare and is commonly found in circulation even decades later. In circulated condition, its value is typically face value, 10 cents. In uncirculated or mint condition, especially if preserved in a coin roll or official mint set, it may be worth slightly more, generally 20 cents to €1, depending on condition and collector demand. Coins with errors, such as off-center strikes, missing stars, or planchet flaws, can be worth significantly more, but such errors are rare and must be authenticated by a numismatic expert. Culturally and historically, the 2003 Eyre 10-cent coin represents Ireland's full integration into the European Monetary Union during the early 21st century, a period marked by economic growth often referred to as the Celtic Tiger era. The decision to keep the harp as the sole national design across all Irish euro denominations symbolized continuity and stability, linking modern European identity with deep-rooted Irish tradition. Unlike some Eurozone countries that use multiple designs, Ireland deliberately chose a single, unified national symbol to maintain visual consistency and reinforce national identity within a shared European system. Today, the 2003 Irish 10-cent coin remains a common yet historically meaningful piece of everyday currency, valued more for its representation of Ireland's monetary transition and cultural symbolism than for its monetary worth, making it a modest but important item for beginners in euro coin collecting and those interested in modern European numismatics. The next top. The 5-euro-cent coin dated 2002 with Eyre is part of Ireland's first definitive issue of euro coinage and represents a historically significant transition from the Irish pound, punt, to the euro, a change that took place on January 1, 2002 when euro banknotes and coins entered circulation across the eurozone, including Ireland. Although the euro had already existed as a virtual accounting currency since 1999, the Irish 5-cent coin follows the common European design system in which one side, the reverse or common side, is shared by all Eurozone countries and was designed by Belgian engraver Luc Loix, showing the denomination 5 euro cent, the numeral 5, and a stylized map of Europe surrounded by 12 stars symbolizing unity, harmony, and completeness, while the national side, the obverse, is unique to Ireland and features the traditional Irish harp, an ancient Gaelic symbol associated with Irish sovereignty, culture, and identity, based on the Brian Boru harp housed at Trinity College, Dublin, with the word Eyre, the Irish language name for Ireland, inscribed to the right of the harp and the year 2002 below it. The coin is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish-brown appearance similar to earlier copper coins, but with magnetic properties due to the steel core, a choice made to reduce costs and improve durability. And it has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, a thickness of 1.67 millimeters, and a weight of 3.92 grams, with a smooth edge, making it the smallest denomination of Irish euro coinage alongside the 1 and 2 cent coins. The mint mark commonly referenced by collectors does not indicate an Irish mint, as Ireland does not have a domestic coin mint, but instead refers to the fact that many Irish euro coins, including 2002 issues, were struck at various European mints such as the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom, the Monnaie de Paris in France, and others under contract, and unlike some countries, Ireland does not include explicit mint marks on its euro coins, so attribution is usually based on die characteristics rather than visible letters. In 2002, Ireland produced a very large mintage of 5-cent coins, numbering in the hundreds of millions, to ensure sufficient supply for circulation during the currency changeover, which means the coin is common in circulated condition and generally holds only face value unless found in exceptional uncirculated or proof condition. Despite its low monetary value, the coin is culturally important because Ireland chose to keep a single national design, the harp, across all denominations from 1 cent to 2 euro, reinforcing a strong and consistent national identity within the shared European currency system. Numismatically, collectors may study variations in strike quality, alignment, and wear patterns, and while there are no major officially recognized varieties for the 2002 Irish 5-cent coin, errors such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or plating flaws can occur and may carry collector interest over time. The role of the 5-cent coin in Ireland has diminished due to inflation and the adoption of rounding to the nearest 5 cents in cash transactions beginning in 2015, which reduced its circulation frequency, yet it remains legal tender and continues to symbolize the early euro era. Historically, the 2002 Air 5-cent coin stands as a tangible artifact of Ireland's deeper economic integration into Europe, marking a moment when everyday Irish life shifted from the punt, used for centuries in various forms, to a shared continental currency. And although modest in size and value, the coin encapsulates themes of national heritage, European unity, modern minting technology, and the practical realities of monetary change, making it a small but meaningful object for historians, collectors, and anyone interested in Ireland's modern economic history.